brave. You're gonna do so good today, bud. Yeah. You're gonna do so good. Yeah. It's every room looks like this. You are hungry, huh?
But it'll be on the other side. Once it comes to recovery room, depending on what axis they use, if they use an anterior or a main,
No eating your fingers, Annie. I love you. I love you. I'll see you in a few hours. Ooh, you're so brave. Good. So good. Love you.
How do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date with a COVID shot this season? You can get COVID-19. Begin a new career as a boys are out working the Nuka machine. They're just trying to push through as much dirt as they can. We try not to stop.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so he's been like.
Hey, bud. Okay, we gotta put your clothes on now. Body. So tired, huh? Okay, bud.
I only saw her asleep. I was like, God, she's
Let's go, let's go. Such a brave little one. Should we go get my daddy? We did it, bud. We did it. We're about done. Just got home. We're gonna get Damian on the bed and hopefully he can just sleep and rest up for the rest of the day. I'm gonna rest up and maybe eat a little something, and then it's time for us to set up for Damian's Not So Haunted House, night 4. Oh, it's so cold, huh, Damian? Damian's got a fresh new haircut. We are on our way to the hospital because Damian, who is wearing 2 sets of casts, or 1 set of casts right here on his little feet. Yes, he gets new casts today, which means he's halfway done with this big process of fixing his legs. Traffic was so bad. It took us like 2 hours to get here. And now we're late to our appointment. Let's go.
Oh, what a frog. Amphibian.
Isn't that wild?
Can't reach. Good for the cats. Oh, sorry. Like, no, we're getting good out.
Okay, we did it. We got a new set of casts on Damian and he is just out. These casts are so much sleeker and thinner. They put a ton of padding on the cast that he did right after surgery. So these ones are a lot more fitted and holding his feet in a more concrete position. So that'll be good to have those on for 3 weeks. But whew, I will tell you what, I didn't react how I was surprised, I guess, by my reaction to seeing the incisions. I don't know, I guess I didn't think they were going to be that big, but when I saw the incisions, I got like, I started to get really queasy and like I needed to sit down. And so I asked for a chair and they brought over a stool and they brought me some water, but man, sometimes it's just really hard to think about what Damian has to go through, and that surgery was hard for me to like move forward with because you know, all surgeries are elective to some degree, and it wasn't like the surgery was gonna like save his life or anything, so it was hard to just know that they were gonna you know, do that to him, cut his skin and all of that. But we've already noticed a big benefit from having done the surgery. We've been able to do standing and physical therapy already, and he just seems a lot more stable. So I'm very glad that we did it. But oh, my little boy just goes through a lot. And he's so brave and so strong always, and I'm just so proud of him. But man, it's hard to see what he has to go through. But man, he's so strong, and I'm so honored to be his mom. He teaches me a lot, and he gives me a lot of he teaches me a lot about how to be strong and just keep pushing forward. He just is always so positive, and I know that's odd to like kind of talk about when he's nonverbal, and maybe to someone who doesn't know him very well or didn't know him when he was able to talk and move around and behave a little more normally. But I guess I'm just so in tune with Damian, and I know his personality and what he was like when he could talk, and so I guess we kind of have this shorthand between us. But he is such a positive little guy, and he is so optimistic, and he just doesn't really complain about that stuff. He does have opinions and things like that, but he's just so strong. Anyway, I got myself some treats for the car because there's a lot of traffic out there, and I need to stay sharp out there. So anyways, we're gonna go home now, and we are gonna start doing some more work on our newest fundraiser event. We're gonna be doing a Christmas fundraiser, and with our last fundraiser, we finally reached a huge milestone for us. We are now at $1.1 million. I am super, super excited and ready to keep the momentum going with this new Christmas fundraiser.
All right, let's do it, guys. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting tonight. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Cash, we just counted up the cash. $405 in there.
How much we got in Venmo?
Over
$1,000 tonight.
$1,000. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Tomorrow. Just kidding.
Damian has his cast off. You did it! We're all done with the cast. We got a little smile out of you, didn't we? Feeling a little better? Yeah? It's nice to get a good scrub. So we got another stitch bandage that just came off, or suture bandage, or whatever you call it. Right there. Just came off. Poor little legs are so dry from having to wear his braces all the time. And look at this, we found these little sores on his feet this morning. Oh, they're gonna get better, but his little feet and his dry skin. We're lotioning and putting shea butter and doing some exfoliating this morning. So hopefully we can get these looking a little and feeling a little nicer. So his skin, as his skin is drying from the shower, these are just peeling off. I bet this one's gonna come off any minute. Oh, this one's coming off too. So I'll be happy when these come off, because
That looks so much better than this. Look at that. It's we're literally just holding on to a hair. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that looks better.
Damian, are you asleep? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew as soon as I put him on this bed, I knew he was gonna fall asleep right away. He worked out hard this morning at therapy. This video has been a long time coming because it has just taken this long to fully recover, and we actually ran into some hiccups with he got new boots, but now I feel like we are in a really good spot, and today is actually a huge milestone day because Damian is now finally able to start aquatic therapy again. So let's show you what his feet look like. And I'm gonna bet you're just gonna sleep through all of this. Oh, big stretch, bud, big stretch. If you remember what they looked like before, these look wildly different, don't they? You can still see they kind of curve in, but they are just so much more loose and flexible. So you can see the scars, they've healed up really well. So each foot was cut 4 times for the surgery. This is the biggest one here. 1, 2, see this one, 3, and then 4. This is not a cut, that's just a bruise that's left over from the AFO debacle. And then here's the other foot as well. I got 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right here. And how the doctor explained it to me was that they basically needed to access the Achilles tendon and I think another tendon back here. So they cut this one open to access those tendons. Where some tendons were pulling from this side to pull in, they cut it and just moved it to this side and attached it here so that it would pull this way. Some tendons they split and just put part of the tendon on the other side. And then I believe in the case of his Achilles tendon, they actually lengthened it. And what the doctor told me is, because I asked him how do you lengthen a tendon? And he says what they do is they cut it in the center, straight down, and then they'll cut on either side, up at the top or down at the bottom, and then pull it apart and reattach the tendon in the middle so it actually lengthens the tendon. But you can see how loose it is. Now that the surgery is behind us, I can honestly say that I'm glad that we did it. The great thing about this surgery was that we could immediately tell the effects. So we did start standing him while he was in his cast, and he's been really great in his AFOs. I talked about the AFO boot debacle. So before, we had boots that were just like the boots that he'd had before, and he kept getting bruises on his feet, and you kind of saw that a little bit when I was showing you guys close up, that there still is some bruising, residual bruising from that. So what they did was they took the boot that they'd made for him and they widened it a little bit, and then they switched where the straps were. So instead of going straight across and pressing Damian's foot into the plastic, they put the strap inside of the boot so that I can just pull, and the only thing that's pulling is the Velcro strap. We're still working with it a little bit. We might make a couple other adjustments, but this has been a great improvement. One of the things that we really missed doing that we couldn't do because of the surgery for such a long time is getting Damian into the pool, which he loves. And it's now time to get ready for aquatic therapy for the very first time since October. Let's go.
You can keep sleeping until we get there, okay? And then you gotta wake up.